Doesn't that override? Yeah, probably a jerk move. But I've squirted people with a water hose. I'm glad my family is balanced enough to not shoot me. I turn on the computer and I find a story, so I'm going to share it with you because I thought it was weird. So, it's a story of Cynthia and Gerard. We have Gerard. He's a military man. He's on his second marriage, but things are looking good. Has a family, has kids, and being the family guy that he is, he sees his aging mother-in-law and says, hey, you need to move in. We don't want you by yourself. And it was so nice because they lived in a gated community. I don't want my aging mother-in-law living by herself, so please move in. That the pictures on the show looked like she was living in a pool house, guest house type of ordeal, above the garage type of thing. So she had her own space to stretch her legs out, or she didn't have to worry about burping too loud or the grandkids giggling when she farts. It was a lovely situation from the outside looking in. But as you could expect, adults living together, one living under the roof of somebody else, the rules and how things operate are going to kind of be a point of contention. What do we have? Gerard is a health guy. He's like, dude, we don't want smoking around our kids. We don't want smoking in our house. Mother-in-law smokes. So this is a point of contention. They're fighting about this. Hey, there's another one. He's very strict on the kids. Mother-in-law thinks, hey, you're a little too strict on the grandkids. Let them live. Gerard's like, I'm a military man. I'm trying to prepare them for their lives. Gerard has a son recovering from drug and alcohol abuse. That's a very contentious thing. And how hard and stern he is with him, with his son, loving but stern, as you could describe it, is another thing that brings contention. Now listen, a lot of you guys who are in relationships might say, hey, wait, you haven't said anything weird yet. Do you know what I mean? Extended family, other portions of the family could cause contention. Things like smoking, how to raise the kids, these are things that a lot of people argue about. Recreation is positive, what's negative, right? Get over it. Work it out. Talk about these things. Well, this is where it gets weird. Cynthia, fun-loving woman, she calls herself Ghetto Grandma. Ghetto Grandma. And one day, on her birthday, Gerard says, don't wear that to the engagement that they're going to. It'll make you look ghetto. Maybe a little bit tasteless, but all the same, maybe something you need to talk about later. There have been occasions where his wife, mother-in-law, were smoking on the back porch, and he was watering the grass and shot him with the water hose. Man, I hate smoking. Stop smoking. Yeah, kind of cheesy, kind of a jerk thing to do. But what comes next is going to blow your mind. So, on the day that he makes the Ghetto Grandma comment, which she's used on herself, she gets a revolver and puts all 5 in his back. But he stumbles to what he thinks is safety as Grandma goes to the car, loads 5 more, bang, 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 gets him 5 more times. At this point, I'm sure she missed 1 or 2. She's not done. She goes back to the car, loads 5 more, and shoots 5 more, a total of 15 shots. The news says that 12 of them landed. I'm guessing she was shooting 100% at first because he didn't see it coming. And then when he started wiggling, the second 5 is where he missed a few, she missed a few. And then when he's pretty much lifeless and it was overkill, she probably landed all 5 of the last ones, is what I'm guessing. But wow, these are normal problems for a family, especially a blended family or a family that's mixed together. I'm not sure, I'm not being over judgy in my personal opinion, but I don't think Gerard deserved 15, 12 actually landing. Cynthia not only admitted it, but she joyfully admitted it. And the abuse that was cited was The water hose, the jokes being too stern. And then, upon investigation, they found that the level of abuse didn't even measure up to a first-degree premeditated murder, where she went to the shooting range the week before, where she doesn't normally, to work on her aim, where she went back to the car twice to reload and give him 5 more. Now listen, this is an extreme story, and once again, I'm pretty sure that more than 50% of you are probably going to say, yeah, Cynthia was a little bit overboard. Gerard did a few jerk moves, but did he deserve to get 15? What I want to say is this: most of us aren't going to be in a situation where, you know, the in-laws are shooting at each other. Most of us won't see that, but this is what I will say. Relationships are a very tricky thing. A lot of relationships prematurely end. I know relationships that prematurely end, and after life goes on, they realize, hey, relationships aren't perfect. They get back together. What I want to tell you is this: please don't make normal problems that we all have bigger than they have to be. You can work it out. You can compromise. You can give a little bit to that imperfect person to take a little bit because you're an imperfect person. I mean, when you have someone who is willingly and encouraging you to move your mother in your home, on your property, so you guys could take care of her. When you have somebody who is going to work and is holding his son accountable and still trying to help him, but hey, you're not going to do these behaviors in my presence. I'm not going to condone it. When he is being adamant about certain healthy quality of life things, doesn't that override a stupid joke? Doesn't that override, yeah, probably a jerk move, but I've squirted people with a water hose. I'm glad my family is balanced enough to not shoot me. Hey, listen, love your families, work things out, seek advice from your pastor and your counselors. Be good to each other, all right? Relationships and families are the backbone of this country and any strong society. The story was interesting to me. A little crime police drama. I'll put it in the links below. You tell me what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going too light on Gerard. Maybe he had it coming. Doubt it. Talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.